today. I'm back again. I'm always here. So, I came live yesterday and I said that I am always coming live these days. I'll always be coming live these days. So, today I just want to briefly talk about a few things. I've shared this before. I just want to talk about a few things I wish I knew about money, investment, saving money, growth generally. You know, when you're talking about growth, what do you use to grow? Certainly money. When you have money, you can grow in a lot of aspects, except you don't know how to use your money. Yes, I just wish our network is going to allow us today. I just wish. Let me see who's going to join us first. Let me see who's going to join us first. So this, I was just looking for how to tackle this topic, whether to tackle 8 tips, how to grow as a young person, or tips to, I was just looking for how to coin it and make it come out well, but I chose this one. Things I wish I knew as a very young person, as a very young girl. Yeah. Let me see who's going to join us first. God, I wish network is going to allow us today, because this is very important. I want to talk about this. I want to share. I've shared this before on Facebook. I just want to, although it wasn't really detailed, I just want to share it here on YouTube with my people, with my YouTube family. Let me see who's going to join us first. Please drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know who is watching me now. This is very important. I don't want my people to miss it. I don't want my young people to miss it. Even though you're not that young, you will share it with with younger people around you. It's very, very important. Let me know, where are my people now? Wilson Rivera. Welcome back. How are you doing today? I love it too. How are you doing? How is your day going? What's the time over there? Where are you watching me from? Wilson, I may not really remember, but I know that you were here yesterday. You saw my face yesterday. Darren, good afternoon. Thank you for joining me. Wilson, let's just talk about today's topic first before we talk about this marriage over thing, please. Oh, Darren is watching from London. Darren, thank you for joining us. Let's just talk about a few things. I was just looking for how to tackle this, but I chose this one. Things I wish I knew. I'm going to mention 4 things that is very important for a very young person who just started making money. Yash, welcome. Thank you for joining my live. Oh, Yash, thank you so much. Thank you for the compliments. Thank you. Wilson, thank you. I know that, but let's just talk about this. So, if you're a young person, excuse me, please. So, if you're a very young person, you just started making money. Maybe that's the first time you're beginning to make your own money. You just finished school, you got a job, or whatever you're doing, you just started a business and you're seeing money for the very first time, your own money. I'm not talking about the one that someone is giving you, Pepe or Pepe, which one? Am I pronouncing it well? Thank you for joining. I'm good, Pepe. I'm good this afternoon. I'm very happy. So maybe you just started making money. If this is not useful to you, maybe you are above that age, you've made your money, you have done, it may be useful to one person. Maybe you can share it with a younger person. Please double tap your screen. Thank you. Double tap your screen to like this video. So I just want to share these 4 things that you have to put into consideration. You have to take very, very seriously, else you're going to miss it. Have you ever seen where someone would always make reference to, oh, when I used to, living in past glory, you always remember that there was a time you had so much money, there was a time you did this, and now when things are supposed to progress, instead it is not, it's going down. You don't want that to be your portion, and you don't want it to be the portion of any young person around you. That's why I want to share this. So number 1, you're just making money, you're just seeing money, please hide your money. I'm going to explain this. Hide your money. At this point, people will call you names. Yes, they will call you stingy, they will call you this, they will call you that, but I am telling you, hide that money, please. How are you going to hide it? There are ways that you can hide it. I'm not saying be extremely stingy that you can't even help even your closest family who is in need. That is who is in need. But you need to hide your money. You don't need to show off. How do you show off? You just started making money and you're already so flashy. People know you have money. People know you have money and they will ask you for the money. And what are you going to do? Especially for someone who is so kind. Like, I used to be, as I'm going to talk, I'm going to be telling you the ones I was guilty of and how it affected me. This particular one, I was very guilty of it. As a very young person, I started hustling, I started business at a very young age, and I saw money, but I was so carried away. I wanted to help everyone. I was helping even people who were much older than me, who were even supposed to help me, but I was helping them, and that was not healthy for my finances. So imagine someone that is above 30, 40, always calling a 19-year-old, 18-year-old. Oh, or maybe you, even if they don't call you, you'll be giving them. That was my case. So I took up a responsibility that was so bigger than me at a very early age, and that was not healthy. Please, I don't want that for you. I don't want that for you. Hide your money. Don't be flashy. There is time for everything. You don't need to be flashy at that time. The moment you get flashy, people will know that you have money. Look neat. I'm not saying that you shouldn't look neat. I'm not saying you shouldn't look neat, or you should look tattered, or you should look unkept. Robert Santos, thank you so much for joining. Thank you. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't look neat. I'm not saying that you shouldn't take care of yourself with your money, but it has to be very moderate, affordable things. Don't go for luxury. Don't go for luxury. You just started making money and you're already going for the most expensive things. People will ask you for money because whoever that is using luxury has money. So people need the leftover. People need, people want to take part. People want to partake. Please kindly hit on your double tap your screen for me and like this video. Please. I have a lot of people watching me right now, please. And I have only 2 likes. Thank you. So people will. So what happened is that, and I'm also going to tell you another one that is going to be very funny. So at this point, I started having my eyes on luxury. If I get some money, my salary, although I was saving, yes, I was saving, at least I tried. But that aspect where you have to help everybody you have. In fact, if I don't help, I'll be worried. Has it ever occurred to you? Have you ever been in a position where someone, has it ever occurred? Robert Santos is saying, you asking? Please, I don't understand what you mean by that. Kindly explain. So, have you ever been in a position where someone asks you for something and you don't have to give, and then you begin to get worried? you will not be able to sleep because you think you should solve the problem. You cannot be a problem or a problem solver at that very. Love takes away worries. Yeah, yes, yes, I understand. Love takes away worries. So, have you ever been in a situation where someone asks you for something and you go home and begin to think you want to solve all problems? As a very young person, you can't be solving. In fact, you can't be solving people's problem. People who are much older than you, they're supposed to be solving your own problem. So this I was guilty of. I always wanted to do so much. I was doing so much more than my age that it took a toll on me. If I wasn't really strong, or at least I still had sense, so I was always doing small savings because but if not that I did all those things, I would have gone very, 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 very far. So please hide your money, avoid luxury, avoid showing off, don't take up so much responsibility. When someone calls you, tell them you don't have. Just tell them you don't have. Okay. I'm online. Guys, I'm sorry I'm not on my seat. I had to come to this side where it's a bit brighter because I'm not on my light. So you don't have to say yes at that age. Money comes with sacrifice. Yes, I understand. There is time for everything, like I said. Robert, there is time for everything. I'm talking about young people, very young people. You just started making it. There is no shame in being a man. I don't understand what you mean by that. Please, can you explain? So, I'm not saying, please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you should not help. I'm not saying that you should not sacrifice. When it's time, you can do that. When it's time, you can do that. Yes. David, you say, oh, an escort. Please, I still do not understand you. What do you mean by this? The Ohio. Thank you for joining us. How is your day going? So I understand that money comes with sacrifice, but there is time for everything. At least when you are able to stand on your feet, you're able to stand well. Something that is not standing well, if you carry something else and put on top of it, it's going to scatter now. So you are so young, you just start seeing money and you're already carrying so much responsibility. You're not standing well, you're going to break down. Oh, David, is that what you mean? No. I'm not going to make more like that. Please retract that statement. I don't like this kind of negativity on my channel. But is that what you are? I'm just asking. Jamie, good afternoon. Thank you for joining. But you already know that, just playing dumb. Please, you guys should not do this today with somebody. Please, don't just... Please, I don't want this kind of negativity today. Please. David, please be cautious, please. So, back to what I was trying to say. Thank you, everyone that is joining now. What I'm trying to say is that there is nothing wrong. Don't mind David. Please, he's entitled to his opinion, but I don't like all those negative things here. So, once you get to that point where you have to take a lot of responsibilities, you can do it. But for a very young person, no, I don't advise. I do not advise. You're going to break down. you will not be able to get to where you're going to. You break down. Victory. Jimmy. Jimmy, thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Victory written all over it. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you too. I should twerk. Please, this is not time for twerking. Please, I beg of you. Black Alien, this is not time for that. I beg you. John Smith, I think you don't even get what we are talking about. I'm not saying life is not all about me. You should understand what is called negativity and positivity. Negative words, You should understand. I believe you have seen what he wrote there. Jimmy, you are very, very free. You can do that, of course. Yes, yes, yes. Pepe, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Well, I don't like to argue too much. Jimmy, John Smith, I don't like to argue. You are entitled to your opinion. There is no point trying to argue anything. There is no point. I cannot argue that with you. I cannot. It is a whole, it will take a whole of me like my strength to argue. So no. I'm not going to. I'm sorry, I'm trying to respond to something. I'm at the office. Yes, wow, you won. You won the argument. Ooh. Pepe, I'm a Nigerian. And where are you watching me from? I'm a Nigerian. Yeah. So, John, you have won the argument. And that's a plus to you. That's good. So, let's talk about the second thing. Pepe, thank you. So, the second one would be to associate yourself. As a young person, you need to associate yourself with positive people. Yes. People who are always positive. Don't give room for negativity. Do not give room for negativity. Associate yourself with people that encourages you, people that like you. Okay, thank you. People who would always see the good in you. People who would always advise you to do the right thing. Not to find yourself in the midst of people that will always, people who would always discourage you, compete with you, envy you, complain, argue, and all of that. All they're thinking about is how to spend, how to do this, how to do that, how to just waste. That's going to help you a lot as a very young person who just made money. Shut the front door. Thank you. And I'm so glad to have you here. So glad to know you. So, you don't want to. This is the point where I just want to talk about a neighbor of mine that time. Just mixing. He said they should not listen. They should. I'm not. You think I'm a selfish person? No. If I am selfish, I won't share this. This is of my own experience, I won't share it. Man, I think I should just take a break and read some of these comments. They are very, very nice. Yes, so yes, shut the door. Shut the front door. You need it. Everyone needs. Even this person, even this John Smith needs it. John Smith, don't you need it? Don't you need positivity? Say the truth. Don't you need positivity? I can for him while small. I'm an activist. Of course I am. Pepe, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You like that? John Smith, wow. John Smith, are you a bully? Are you a bully? You know, let me just divert a little. I made a post on my WhatsApp status today. I was talking about one little girl who was just trying to air out her own opinion and like speak up about a particular boy in her class, and then the teacher shot her, took the microphone from her. So I was like, I posted it on my status. I said they should have allowed her say her mind. Maybe it would have sent a signal to the young boy in the class so he can change. This is what we do every day. And we let people get away with some kind of attitude. You are a bully and no one is telling you that you are a bully, or no one is fighting back, and you think it's just right. So now, John Smith, are you a bully? I'm asking you, are you a bully? You have to stop. You got to stop. I don't know where you're watching from. You got to stop. You cannot come and bully anybody. You cannot come on someone's social media and bully the person and bully every other person under the comments. You don't do that. So sometimes we don't correct this. We make those people see it as if it is a normal thing to bully people. That's on you, because you choose not to learn. Instead, you choose to be bullying. Okay, you're a bully. So we move. But I've stated it. Stop bullying people. Okay, that's not right. Before I was rudely interrupted. People, why not? Have you eaten it before? Have you tasted it before? We can, of course. I do eat it. Digla, thank you for joining us. Of course you are. Of course you're my friend. A mystery, hi. Thank you for joining. Okay, you'd enjoy it. It's always delicious with a very nice soup, yes. With a very nice soup. You like it. Michael Ellis, thank you for joining. Okay. All right, thank you. Is it an advice? Some weapons of mass destruction: faith, good communication skills, no fear, and patience. Okay, thank you. If it is an advice, a mystery, thank you. Thank you. Jack Digla, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So let's go back to what we were talking about. I was just talking about a few things that every young person who just started making money, you just finished school, you just got a job, or you just started your own business and you are quite young. That's something that will help you. You know, most people, it's very common to hear people always make reference to the past. Oh, when I was this way, I used to do this. When I was like this, I used to have this. When I was like this, I used to have this. And then now, there's nothing to show for again. So they're just living in their past glory. So if you want to avoid that, Pepe, no, I don't speak Spanish. Ah, Jesse Dailies. Thank you. I'm fine, thank you. My day is going well. And yours? So, I mentioned the first thing you have to do. I was talking about being very mindful of the way you show off with the first money that you're making. You don't have to be so, you don't have to do so much luxury. Your eyes do not have to be on luxury. You don't have to show off, because if you do, people will know you have money and they will ask you for money. Yes. I'm not saying be stingy. I'm not saying don't take care of yourself. I'm not saying look dirty or unkempt, but you can do that moderately with affordable things and you will still look very clean. Personal space is important. Thank you. Thank you so much. The Digla, thank you. At least this is the first time someone is just adding a point to what I am saying. Yeah. Thank you so much. Personal space is important. Jesse, thank you. Okay. Mehawi. I'm a Nigerian. I'm in Nigeria. So then I now mentioned that you have to associate yourself with positive people, the right people, people who would advise you right, people who would encourage you, people would hold your hand and say, keep going. People that will not distract you. You don't need distractions. Yes, you don't need distractions. So that was it. I wanted to tell a story of a neighbor of mine back then. I was so young, and then this is someone who is like 20 to 20 something years older than me. Yes, she was quite older. And then she would buy so much clothes. She was earning very high. She would buy a lot of clothes and she would be like, oh, the woman has brought clothes, so come and check, come and check. So you're now telling me to come and check. Am I your mate? I'm not your mate. Instead of her to teach me how to save money, to cut my coat according to my material, she was encouraging me to spend, which was not good. I'm not trying to say that she was all bad or she was really a bad influence like that, but I'm just using that as an example. Mehawi, okay, I have heard you. So if you surround yourself with good people, great people, you will go a long way. Visionary people. Say, teacher, this person hit me. Who hit you? Please, who hit you? I want to know who hit you. Who hit my friend? Is it that bully of what's his name? Okay, he's no longer here. I think he has left. That's, I don't know. Please, you never give bullies a chance. If they bully you, give it back to them hot hot. In Nigeria, we say give it back to them hot hot. Don't allow it. JC, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, of course. Say if mommy or daddy hit you, tell teacher. Okay, yeah, you're right. And if teacher hits you, you tell mommy and daddy. Romulo, stand up real quick. Pepe, yes, yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm coming. 1 minute, please. I need to attend to something. No need to finish it, but to print it be the while. Oh, guys. So let's work. My favorite color is red. Yeah, red.
Prepare the sales agreement and legal documents on this paper that I sent you, right? I was discussing, I'm coming to office now. In the next 30 minutes, then make sure you finish it. The price is 90 million naira. Make sure you finish it.
Thank you. What's happening now? All right, Pepe. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate. I'm still here, just trying to work. I'm a Nigerian. I am a Nigerian. Join me and do my 9 to 5. Duty calls. I'm sorry, guys. Jack Digler, wow. So you call side. People call the east side. Okay, that's good. Respect talk number 450. 415. Don't give me a zebra. No, we don't have a rivalry. Word and Live with Edna. Thank you for joining. I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. How is your day going to? You say you're slow at what? Okay. Well, it's okay. So guys, please, I have to go now. Thank you all for joining me. Till next time. Thank you. Work is really heavy on me. Please, I apologize. Thank you all for joining.